Welcome back to Oddworld New and Tasty. So, in the last part, we essentially saved all the Mudokons that we needed to save upon retracing our steps from the first time that we went through RuptureFarms. And now through our second run of RuptureFarms, now we are able to access areas we weren't able to access previously during our first initial run of this meat processing plant. We are now entering Zulag 1. So yes, we are essentially, with this, we're one Zulag closer to reaching our final destination, as it were. On top of that, which means we are one step closer to shutting this place down. But one step at a time.
I mean, as you should. I heard this place is quite the health hazard.
It is. Also, turns out for some reason I'm getting my Zulags mixed up. That entire area we were previously, that was all Zulag 1. We're in Zulag 2 now. So, whoops, my mistake. For some reason I keep thinking it's like, okay, before now, that was Zulag 0. Now this is Zulag 1. But no, this is Zulag 2.
Alright, first and foremost, who wakes up immediately and just runs into a wall like that?
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Like
just had to point that out.
Like ice cream. Ow. Ice cream. You scream ice cream, we all scream for ice cream.
And I scream for help, mommy!
Mommy!
Mommy, I want the ice cream!
It's like, Mommy, I want my Mudokan pop! Oh my god.
Mommy, they're not selling the Sonic Pops anymore!
It's like an actual Mudokan pop where it has like Abe's face or whatever, but both of his eyes are like, they're just melting off. It's all deformed.
No, they're not melting, they're misaligned.
Pretty much, yeah. They're being misaligned because it's slowly melting.
I guarantee you they were probably already misaligned.
Probably. You're right. Ah, sweet, first try. Yeah, essentially with these probably with Zulag 2 and then Zulag 3 at the very least. Yeah, essentially the way they have it handled is like they each have their own little hub areas. And each hub area, and they always have like 3 doors to go through. So once you complete those doors and pull those levers up top, that will essentially, you know, help you gain access to the next Zulag and press onward to the next area in RuptureFarms. Unfortunately, with cases like this room in particular, it makes it so much easier to do that because of the fact you're able to get Sligs on your side. Also, why in God's name are you going over there? You already pulled the lever. Save your brethren. Also, it just occurred to me. Once again,
Oh.
Damn it. Oh, come on! Alright, you know what? No. Screw you! Okay, anyway. 3rd time's the charm. Run, boys. You're free now. Oh, and, oh yeah, so yes, while I did initially save a bunch of Mudokas from a Shrikal portal in a way, considering how I handled this level, this power of Shrikal or whatever, it's completely pointless. And here's why. See, once you go through these little, like, laser doors or, like, those sensors or whatever, it depletes whatever Shrikal energy you may have. And considering that I already pulled the lever up top, which would initially lock the room, and, basically help me unlock, the doorway to the next Zulag, it's like, yeah, it was completely useless. There is literally no point in me having that Shrikal power to begin with. So yeah, that was kind of a letdown. That's okay though, we'll use our slogs to our advantage to take out more of the slick guards. Alright, you've done your job, alright. I'll off you, and then I'll off myself. Because that's how it works here in Oddworld.
That's dark.
It is. You're right. And we like it. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. Oh, and this is another one of those cases where, you would have to utilize, one of your, newly possessed sligs to take out another horde of slogs that will eventually come out of that, slog house. Provided you get close to it. And the slog slaughter continues. Oh, okay, and it's done. Alright. See, that was easy.
Hooray for slaughter!
Slaughter in a slaughterhouse? Man, you're crazy.
Cue the children cheering sound effect.
Yeah! it's like that one freaking one sound effect that plays every time you reach 6 a.m. at Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, right. And once again, that was another instance where obtaining that Shrike power was completely pointless in this room. Because by the time you were done with that room, literally the only other thing you can use the power Shrike on is just that chant suppressor. And there is nothing to chant about or possess because you're literally the only one left in the room, so once again, it's completely pointless.
Hey, Ryan, Five Nights at Ruptures.
Yep. Yep. And and Abe turns out to be like the phone guy.
Yeah. Abe is the man of the slaughter.
Hello? Hello? So, I wanted to record a message for you to help you get settled in on your first night.
Nah, I'm just kidding. No. Now with this particular scenario, with this particular room, I believe a new thing that they added to this section of the level. Upon going through that laser door, I do not recall another slig dropping down or anything. Now, I could very well be a dunce because it has been a while since I have looked at the original game, but I do not recall a slig spawning upon going through that sensor door or whatnot. The only slig you would eventually run into, legitimately, is after you pull that lever and that lift gets lowered down. The only other sligs you'll run into after that is when you unlock that slig lock, and then whatever sligs you'll run into in this level, where you get to unleash more mayhem with the power of Shrike Hall. Oh. Now, little pro tip with this section. Get all of your Mudakin buddies as far away from those bombs as possible. Because if you don't, and you try to get rid of those bombs...
They're gonna die.
They are going to die. I mean, seriously. Because while you are getting rid of those bombs, at the same time, you are technically chanting, which in return would open the bird portal. And if the Mudokons are close enough to the portal, they will try to run to said portal, but they'll be running into the bombs at the same time. So they will reach death before they reach freedom in this case. So yes,
that's got to be the worst.
Or you could use that. I could imagine them using that to play pranks on the people who decide to be mean to them. It's like, oh, that guy. Hold on. Hey, so freedom's over here. Okay, let's go to free. Sucker.
Right. Yeah, it's almost like that instance in Oddworld Abe's Exodus where Abe runs into a blind Mudokon for the first time. Abe tells that blind Mudokon to follow him, But little did he realize, he completely forgot he was blind, so the blind Budokan accidentally, just walks right off the cliff to his death.
Follow the sound of my voice.
The only difference there was that, he wasn't like, sucker. No, he looks down and he's like, whoops, I forgot he was blind. Help me rescue the rest of them. Alright, and just like that, we're already done with Zulag 2, ladies and gentlemen. So, join us next time as we tackle Zulag 3. My god, we are just, man, it's hard to believe we're just blazing through these Zulags like no tomorrow. Feels like it took much longer to get through these Zulags compared to the last game, or in the original game, but hey, I'm not complaining.
It honestly does, because it's kind of like before when we were talking about the trials, like because in the first playthrough, like I know I mentioned before, and it kind of applies to the Zulags as well, that those were the areas that I really felt the game kind of dragged. But I don't know. I mean, it's clearly the same levels, but I'm thinking maybe things are maybe more optimized, or maybe they sped it up or something. But yeah, it doesn't feel nearly as much of a slog this time around.
Yeah, no, I think you're right, actually. I believe, the way that this game is more optimized compared to the original game, it definitely feels a lot faster. Especially if you're, like, going through these levels, like, even at, like, a regular pace or whatever, it still feels like you're going through everything at a much faster rate. Even when you're trying not to. When you're, not trying to speed run this game. Alright, anyway, see you guys next time for Zulag 3.